It is 7 minutes to 10. An unlikely hit. But a webcam which is live streaming the view from an Osprey's nest in the Scottish Highlands has become the latest lockdown binge watch.
Yes, wildlife fans from around the world have been tuning in to see the resident osprey pair who are incubating 3 eggs, which by huge coincidence were laid on the same day for the last 3 years. We say it's coincidence, but it's probably planning. I think, can we have a look at the shot straight away? Because actually we've dipped in once or twice this morning to have a little look, and it's a very lovely, calming scene. An amazing image, actually, apart from anything else, just a remarkable image there. Let's talk to Jessica Maxwell, who's from the Woodland Trust in Loch, Arkaig. And this is, what an extraordinary project this is. And it's been going for, what, is it 3 years, just over 3 years now?
That's right. The camera was first set up in 2017, and it's just remarkable to be able to bring this slice of this forest and this pair to people who might not be able to visit the site.
Are you surprised at how popular it is, Jessica?
It's just blown us away. I mean, they do sell themselves. They're kind of media darlings. They do play up to the camera, and it can be a bit of a soap opera. I mean, fingers crossed everything goes well this season, but we have in the past had pine marten predation. So in 2018, a pine marten did take all 3 eggs, and that was caught on camera. So it can be a bit heart-wrenching once you get sort of invested in their lives and their breeding season. So yeah.
Love the idea of it being a drama. So Jessica, can you actually see the live shot at the moment as we're talking to you? So introduce us to the one character we can see there right now.
So this is the female, Aila. She's dozing off in the sun. It's just a beautiful day up there. I love the detail you can see in her feathers. And it can be difficult to tell them apart. With ospreys, it's quite interesting. The females are often a bit larger than the males. They can be up to 20% larger. And they have this really distinctive, the females, this darker, almost like a necklace. And she's got these beautiful, distinctive eye stripes that she's showing off just now, and 2 arrows, one in the front and one in the back.
She's, well, absolutely stunning there. And is this a pair that has been together for a while? As in, I know they've laid the eggs in the last 3 years, but is that typical?
That's a good question. So they actually paired up that first year, so it was a real trial for us. We didn't know if the pair would take to the nest and stay on the nest, but they did. So they were quite inexperienced in their first year. It's been really fun to see them mature as a couple and as parents. Louis, the male, gets a bit of flack online. He's pretty funny. He's a bit unusual. He brings huge sticks to the nest to help build up the nest. The viewers call it nestorations, like restoring the nest, but sometimes they're just huge. And he also loves to sit on the eggs, to egg sit. And normally that's mostly the female's role, but Louis loves to sit on the eggs. So you'll often see her sort of trying to barge him out of the way. She'll hit him with sticks and cover him with things and sort of pluck at his feathers on his wings. So they're quite amusing to watch, these two.
So, Jessica, I mean, it's all lovely. So the live picture we just showing you there, you know, not a whole lot is happening. I mean, it's lovely to look at, very calming, but I think we can show some images that are being sort of compiled of things occurring, dramas occurring. So we've got a standing up, yeah. So talk us through what's happening there.
So I can't see the feed, but I have a feeling it might have been earlier on this morning when they were swapping over. Do you get a little
the pair, it was the other bird, the other one of the pair arriving into the nest.
Louis.
Magic, yeah. What's really cool about when they're operating in the nest, especially together or swapping over, is they'll pull in their talons, their claws, just to be very careful around the egg. So I don't know if you could see that in that shot. What else can you see? Yeah,
no, that's exactly what we could see. I'm really quite interested in the relationship between these two. So Louis is a bad interior designer because he just has no concept of scale, but he is involved in the parenting skills, which Aila sometimes enjoys. When are we going to see the babies, if, as of course, we hope, all 3 hatch?
Yeah, all going to plan end of May, beginning of June. So there's a bit of a sweepstakes, so do dial in to see. And they will start to fledge and sort of test their power and their strength